7:41 on a Wednesday. Welcome back to Get Up DC. Well, the summer is, of course, the perfect time to tackle those at-home projects you've been putting off maybe, but those projects can also often lead to more problems if you're not careful. And one way to best make sure that you're in compliance, you're not going to make anything worse, is by calling 811. That's the national Call Before You Dig number, which sends professional crews to mark the locations of underground utility lines, all free to you, no cost. And to talk more about this is Scott Brown and Rosemary Langowski from Washington Gas. Scott, Rosemary, thanks for being here today.
Thank you very much.
I think that we all can relate to this, and we've heard that term, you got to call Miss Utility, which is so clever. 811, Miss Utility, do the same thing in this area? Okay.
They are.
Okay. And you have a 811 day coming up. Can you tell us about it?
Sure. 811 is August 11th, and it's also a reminder for everybody to call or contact 811 before they do any excavation. Okay. It's a great public service, and it's free.
I love it. And just, Rosemary, if you could just tell us the importance of doing this, might be better punctuated by what can really go wrong, too.
Right. So, like Scott said, it's a free service. It's incredibly important to contact 811 prior to digging, because 25% of the damages that we see in the DC metropolitan area involve damages that occur when no one has contacted 811 prior to digging. We really want to keep safety at the forefront, avoid damaging any utilities, keep the community safe, and do our due diligence out there.
We had a big project in my house, and I kind of felt like it would almost be an illegal act to dig because it could really cause damage if something goes wrong. So is it mandatory to call 811 before you start any of these big projects?
In the DC metro area, it is. Okay. It's a requirement to call 811 before you dig. Okay. And it's also important for homeowners to know that if you have an excavator doing work on your property on your behalf, that they call 811 before you dig.
You bought some props so that when we're walking through neighborhoods or neighbors or ourselves, we know what these are. So can you talk about what you brought?
Sure. This pipe here is an example of a Washington Gas 4-inch gas main that's been pierced by a tool. And in this case, it was somebody looking for a utility underground. They used a sharp probing rod, and they had punctured a hole in that line, which of course we have to respond to, puts the public, the excavator, and our repair people, as well as the first responders, in danger. This is a typical 3/4-inch gas service that would feed your house, and this has been crimped, and there caused a leak here on the side. So that's something also that if you do break a gas line, you want to call 911 immediately.
Right. And these sort of tell that there's work going on, Rosemary? Is that what these are?
Yes, so if you come across a transmission line marker, a pipeline marker like this, you want to know that this is a high-risk area and excavation is limited to 10 feet. Please call the number that you see here so Washington Gas can stand by. Here we have a marker ball that's placed in the ground that helps our locate technicians mark our plastic pipe. And lastly, I'll show you the flag.
Unless you got a here you go, Scott.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll be the flag person.
Okay.
So when you do make contact with 811, they may come to your property either with spray paint or the flags. Each flag has a different color and they represent different utilities. For example, yellow is gas.
Okay. How do we find out more?
You can easily reach either Miss Utility of Maryland or DC by texting or searching missutility.net, or in Virginia it's va811.com, and they have a wealth of information and training on those sites.
In terms of Washington Gas, we have 3 damage prevention specialists, myself included. We're more than happy to come to your HOA meeting, your job site, your facility, or invite you to our facility to provide you with this safety training in English or in Spanish. And it's totally free.
Thank you so much, and so important. All right. Thank you very much. Have a beautiful rest of your summer. All righty.